before anyone asks, I don't want to get the wrong perception. It is root beer. Parlor root beer. Some rock band, I can't remember who it is, but some rock band that now is making it. Breaking Benjamin? It's Breaking Benjamin started making root beer. So I'm a sucker for craft root beer. It's good. Tastes like root beer. But yeah, hope you all are doing well. It's a wonderful fall afternoon, evening here in East Tennessee. Clear skies. It's like 87. We've been like in the low 80s for a few days now. But why does it look like my back gate is open? We need to check that out. But yeah, hope everyone's doing good. So I know people aren't on here yet, but that's okay. Noises. So I have a couple of ideas. One person's here. Who's here? Just saw somebody, a little icon. Maybe it's a bot or maybe it's a person. But I had a couple things I wanted to talk about real quick because I want to take a bunch of time. Oh, what is on my leg? Why is my leg blue? It must have been a bot. Nope, someone's back. So you may or may not have noticed that I pulled down the Sunjoe video I released yesterday. The reason for that is that it wasn't a complete video, unfortunately. What's up, Nate? Hope you're having a good day over there on the West Coast. It's nice here in East Tennessee. We're in the 80s, upper 80s, mid to upper 80s, but it's cooling off now a lot, so it's nice. Drinking a Parlor root beer. What's up, Christian? Parlor root beer is from the band Breaking Benjamin. They started making root beer. It's interesting. Oh, the lawn care superhero. Oh, a bunch of people. I figured it was Laura and Greg. Nestor, hello. Just finished mowing. That must be nice. I mean, the backyard is... it looks long, but it's still not ready to mow. No weeds, though. That's why it's brown right now. All the weeds are dead. Killed all the weeds off, or most of them. There's still some left over, but I'm going to give one last push and hope to fill it in a little bit. But the front yard, there's nothing to mow in the front yard. But what I was saying is that I pulled my Sunjoe video this afternoon because it wasn't a complete video. I got a fly on me. It wasn't a complete video. Wish I had 80s, currently 98. Yeah, I'm not missing that at all. It looks like we're done with the 90. There might be another 90 spike here or there, but it's mostly going to be Sublon sauce. We're mostly going to be in the mid 80s, I think, low to mid 80s with a spike here or there. Like I think today and tomorrow the highest where it's like 87, 88. Then we're back down to the low 80s, mid to low 80s. So, but anyway, so I pulled my Sunjoe video because it wasn't finished. Like as I was editing it, you get that, people that are in the community that, make YouTube, content creators, they may have that feeling sometimes. Sorry, I was outside working on the flower beds and stuff, so I'm sweaty, so the flies must want me. But anyway, you get that feeling like there's just something missing. And so as I was watching the video back, and I was on the golf course when it released, there was I started seeing comments roll in, and then all like I don't do a lot of notes when I do my videos. I kind of just freestyle it. Like I know what I want to say, but I don't like write it out. For that one, I had notes. What's up? Oh my gosh. Urban Dad, hello. But so I had notes for this particular video. How's the new trucker business going? Talking about me? I'm not a trucker, I think. But anyway, so I was watching and I'm like, man, there's so many notes I missed. And I found my notes. I'm like, oh yeah. The facial hair. Yeah, it's going away after today. I did it on a whim on Saturday. And then I went to church yesterday, but logged on my morning calls and stuff for work, and it's not a lame joke, I'm just slow. But it was a good joke. Anyway, so I realized there were so many notes that I didn't say that were like valuable to the video, and you all that watched the video and left comments, so thank you to you all. My dog is barking. There was a lot of there's just a lot of good comments and stuff, and I'm like, man, there's so many good notes. This would make the video so much better had I included all this information. So I pulled it. I filmed a couple more things today for that video, and I'm re-uploading it after this one. Like, it's already uploaded. I'm gonna make it live after I do this. If you'll want to watch it again, you can. There's like 2.5 more minutes in it. So it was like 9 minutes, and now I think it's like more like 12 minutes now, but just with some additional pointers, like more positives, another negative, just to round out the video a little bit, because it's one of those videos, on the YouTube side of things. I know there's this weird thing now where like, oh, you make money on YouTube. I don't make any money on YouTube. But, it's like a negative thing to make money, but it's one of those things where this is a video that could perform well in the future. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And so I want it to be the best video it can be. And so thanks to you all with your comments and me finding those notes, I think I made the video just give more information, more value to someone that's wanting to watch. Hey, I want to buy a Sunjoe. And they find my video and they're like, okay, these are really good points. Now I've made a decision or something along those lines. So I'm going to re-upload it. If you want to watch it again, you can. If you don't, I completely understand. But I had an idea. While I was out digging in the dirt and putting mulch down and stuff, I just want to say it again because anyone missed it. It's root beer. I have some friends that are like, they see me drinking these bottles all the time because I like craft root beer. They're like, Chuck, I didn't know you drink. I'm like, I don't drink. What are you talking about? It's like, oh, I saw you drinking. And I'm like, no, that's root beer, man. It's not my fault they put in the same style of bottle. But anyway, so here's my idea. I haven't seen, and I could be wrong, but I haven't noticed any other YouTubers in the lawn care. Yeah. No, I'm not going to become a millionaire off YouTube. There's nothing wrong with making money. Like, the problem, people have this conception that, like, if you put a link in the description that you're not making, you're making money, it's like, so what? I'm spending, depending on the task, like the task of mowing a lawn, right? Normally my lawn would take 20 minutes to mow in the front yard. And if I make a video on it, it's at least, maybe it's going to take 45 minutes to an hour to mow the lawn, getting all the angles and all that kind of stuff. And then you have to edit it. That's probably another 2 or 3-ish hours, maybe. That's time. And so there's nothing wrong with making a little bit of extra money on YouTube. And it's like not even vacation money. The money I usually use or make on YouTube, I use it back for the channel, buying something to review or whatever. So, because I don't reach out to a bunch of companies, as I'm wearing a Toro hat, but it was given to me by Alan Hain. But I don't reach out to a bunch of companies to get free stuff. And there's nothing wrong with that either. There's nothing wrong with getting free stuff from companies for the purpose of a review. So that's a whole nother tangent. So, but I'd rather just buy my own stuff so I can at least have a clean conscience when I'm doing that review, that like, this company gave me this free thing and I'm going to sit there and bash it, But if I'm going to bash it, it's because I bought it with my own money and it's a piece of junk. Or it's fantastic because I bought it and it's not a piece of junk. So, anyway, here's my idea. So I had this idea I haven't seen any other lawn tuber do this. And if I'm wrong, someone please correct me. But for some of my videos, I want to incorporate like your guys' comments more and your guys' like tips and tricks and things. Like for instance, for the Sunjoe video, right? I wish I would have thought about it as I was like pulling some of the comments and like, oh, that's a really good point. I should bring that up. But like going forward, so this Saturday I'm aerating the yard. And so I think it ought to be fun. I'm gonna make a community post, maybe post on Facebook or something like, hey, what's your tips and tricks for aeration or something like that, or overseeding, what's some tips and tricks to have a successful overseed or something along those lines. And then take all those comments pick some of the better ones or whatever and incorporate those in the videos and then call those out, you know, not just steal them for my own benefit, although I still am, even though I'm giving credit. Like, let's just be honest, I'm still using the comments, but it, you know, I think it's a good way to get other knowledge out there, because I've always said it, and my goal on my channel has always been, I'm just an average guy figuring things out using YouTube, and that's what the people that are finding my videos are doing too. They're using YouTube to figure out how to take care of the lawn, whatever stuff I'm going to come up with to work on. Like, there's other projects I'm going to start doing, especially in the off season come like December. So I think it'd be cool to like incorporate those comments from people that are like, you know, I don't even remember one of them that I put in the Sunjoe video that I'm releasing, but yeah, I just think it's fun. Maybe if it's another fellow YouTuber and it's a smaller channel, or even it's a larger channel, just giving proper credit. Like, hey, I heard this from Nate, Pacific Northwest Lawns, you know, to do this while you're aerating, and it makes it go better. I don't know, but you know, it gives them a little shout out, and it maybe increases just engagement on the channel. Like, hey, your tip or trick could be featured, and you know, build that sense of community that, unfortunately, and I'm not going to go on a whole tangent about it, is just, yeah, I thought you might like that. You know, there's what's up, Lawn Engineer? I think there's the community aspect of lawn tuberness is going away, and it's stupid. It's dumb what's going on in our community. And then it's like all the politics and stuff that's on the outside, where a lot of us work in the lawn is to sometimes just get away from all the nonsense going on in the world. Like, all that is like seeping in a different aspect into our community, to where people are taking sides and bickering and fighting. It's dumb. It's really dumb. And it's sad. But I'm just going to keep making my videos. People may like me, people may not like me. I don't care. I'm just going to keep doing what I want to do because I like doing it. And I like hanging out with you all because you all are awesome. So here's a root beer toast to you all for being a fantastic group of people. And yeah, so I don't know. What do you all think? Think incorporating viewers' tips and tricks would work? Yeah. I know, I get it. Thank you, Vince. But yeah, so what do y'all think? Sharing other viewers' comment or tips and tricks in my videos, I think it'd be something nice. Doesn't mean I'm gonna do it every video, because not every video needs it, but like the big stuff, like this renovation. I wish I would have thought about this at the beginning of renovation, you know, how to have a successful renovation or something like that, you know. Like I said, it builds that sense of community. Maybe lets the viewers, you know, have a sense of ownership, which is always a dangerous thing to say, but a sense of ownership in the channel, like, oh man, I'm helping with the content or something. But I don't know, I like the idea. So I'm gonna at least try it. So I'm gonna do it this week with the aeration. I mean, there's only really so many ways you can aerate, right? But then I say that and the people have great tips, so I agree. I completely agree, Urban Dad. And I'm sorry, I don't remember your name. I'm terrible with names, everyone, and please don't be offended if I ever do that. It's awful. I'm a terrible person. It's the introvert in me. My wife wanted to go to a birthday party yesterday. I'm like, can I please work in the lawn instead? Can I go build my flower beds instead of going there? But anyway, yeah. So yeah, there's the Bermuda lawn. I'm gonna show that side. Simon, thank you so much. I'm so sorry. But yeah, that side is gross because there had a lot of fescue and a lot of crabgrass. But then it picks up a little bit here, although it's still bad. So, what's up, George? But, so now, been on for 15 minutes. I know my wife wants me to come back upstairs, and I need to spray some more weeds in the front yard. I don't want any weeds, and there's crabgrass popping up. It makes me angry. But, so anyway, as I said, I'm going to re-upload, or if it's already uploaded, I'm going to re-release that video from yesterday. If you all want to re-watch it, feel free to. If you don't, I completely understand why watch the same thing again, even though there's 3 more minutes of bonus footage. It's the salesman in me, but look at these peppers. Get to work, you slacker. Peppers. Pretty good peppers. Oh, yeah, buddy. Oh, the one split. Oh, but look at that sucker right there. Oh, boy. That's going to be tasty. They're sweet peppers. but my wife pulled the tomatoes already. You waited just... Well, thank you. Yeah, it's about to be out here in a second. And then I'm going to post this video in that. I'm going to post this video in the description of that one. Just so people under like, hey, didn't I already watch this video? And then they'll watch this maybe, and then they'll understand what my line of thinking is. Because sometimes you need to play the long game. And I don't ever show this corner. That's like the forbidden corner. That will end up being compost, like a compost corner. But right now it's just a catch-all. But a lot of the lawn care stuff, I think the term is evergreen. A lot of these videos will still play a couple years from now, especially with something like a Sunjoe. So I want to make sure it's the best video it can be. But anyway, I gotta go inside, make sure everything is still going okay up there, and then get to doing some other stuff. So you all are awesome. I don't care what anyone says. You all make making these videos so much more fun. Oh, on the injured list? Well, let's get you off the DL and put you back in the lineup. But all right, guys, I'll just let you all go. Thank you all for tuning in for a little bit and chit-chatting with me. Cheers to you all, and God bless.